So I'm going to go over briefly if your pet has a collar, maybe a bandana, some kind of clothing or accessory, then this will be the video for you. If your pet doesn't have any of that, go ahead and skip to the next video. So for Andrew, you can't really see the collar here, his flea collar, but you can see the tag. So if you have a collar, mix an appropriate color with it. Maybe make a dark shade and a light shade so it doesn't look like kind of super flat. There might be a shadow somewhere on there. So just take a look and see, is there a lighter bit, a darker bit? Maybe there's 2 colors, 3 colors. For the metal, I always just say paint it gray, and you can add a little highlight on it wherever the light might be hitting on it. For Andrew's, it's in the shadow. You can't really see the highlight anywhere. It's a purple heart tag with his name, and you can't really tell. But for the sake of the painting, I'm going to make it fun and we're going to lighten it up a little bit. So go ahead and start mixing the colors for your collar and or bandana or tag or whatever your pet is wearing. A little bit of purple. I'm gonna mix some red and some blue and some white. And trying to get a nice royal purple here. There we go. All right, so I'm going to start with the purple. And simply filling in the tag. Very carefully. So I may come back to this with a second coat. It's looking a little more translucent than I'd like it to be. So I'm just going to try and smooth it out a bit and come back to it. For the metal bit, I'm going to make a little bit of gray here. I want to be more on the light side of gray. So definitely more white, just a touch of black. Rolling that brush again. And for his, it's just very tiny little piece right there. All right. Now you can actually see some of his fur through the little hole. So I don't know, I might have some fun with it and put a little white dot there. All right. So that is pretty much it. If you had more details or a bigger bandana, one thing about if you had a bandana or a shirt or something, the wrinkles in it are important. So let's say you had a red bandana, I would make it darker red with just a touch of black or maybe a little blue, and create some creases with some lines, but also just look at your picture, see what's there. If there's some shadows on it, definitely include them, wrinkles, anything like that. Get as simple but as detailed as you can. And with that, we are ready for the next step.